James Cook and what he's done in his last 4 games, rushing for over 100 yards in each one of those games. But you talk about Antonio Brown. A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown also has had 95 yards in 4 of his last 5 games. So it feels like they're trying to spread them out and create one-on-ones on the outside, which is creating run lanes for Saquon Barkley being able to run the ball. The Bills can't stop the run. I got to go with the Eagles, man, in a close one.
So does that mean Saquon's going to run all over the Bills?
Well, no, I think Saquon's going to have a day, but this is going to come down to which quarterback doesn't make a mistake, right? Because when you look at both of these teams, they're going to be able to run the football. I think James Cook is one of the more underrated players in all of football. He's a top 3 running back, in my opinion. But when you watch the Bills down the stretch, it's been Josh Allen going above and beyond the X's and O's in order to make plays in the pass game. Jalen Hurts doesn't have to do that, and you're going to be throwing against Quinyon Mitchell, also guys like Cooper DeJean on that back end, who we can see and have seen make plays. Whichever quarterback protects the ball the best is the team that wins, and I think the Eagles will do that.
You know, we keep talking about Super Bowl windows and things of that nature. We'll go bigger picture here, Mike T. When we talk about the Bills, will their defense be the downfall for Josh Allen not getting a Super Bowl win?
It quite possibly could be, Brian. That's a massive concern because Josh Allen's Superman. And when you think about their offseason, they signed Joey Bosa, they draft Mike Harrison in the first round, then they take Deion Walker, TJ Sanders in the second round. They put a lot of resources to that defense, and it hasn't gotten better. That's a big concern. They're going to have to win games like how they beat New England 2 weeks ago, like whoever has the ball last, so to speak. But this defense has been a big disappointment, especially considering what they did in the offseason.
There will be no quarterback that has more pressure on him than Josh Allen in these playoffs. There is no Patrick Mahomes. There will be no Lamar Jackson. There will be no Joe Burrow, which is the lump of names that Josh Allen is mentioned with and mentioned with only. He's going to be the lead dog at the quarterback position in the AFC. No one's going to care what this defense looks like. No one's going to care that he doesn't have number 1 wide receivers. There's going to be no quarterback that we believe in more from an individual standpoint than that dude in the AFC. And if they don't win, all of that, in my opinion, is going to fall on Josh Allen because he has been Superman for this team. He has done so much for this team. And it won't be the other guy on the other side that's been his kryptonite in Patrick Mahomes.
I think it has to fall on Sean McDermott, right? Because when you're the head coach and your specialty is defense, and this is the results you're getting from the product that you're putting out there. I mean, you talk about Josh Allen on the other side. I think Keon Coleman was a bad pick. It hasn't worked out. He's been inactive a couple of times this year. And it's come down to James Cook, Dawkins on the outside being that dog in the run game and being their physical leader, but also Josh Allen. That's not enough. That's not enough.
Buffalo, the Birds have won 2 straight and seem to be reestablishing their 8, but a game against a perennial postseason contender will be a true test of how fixed things really are for Jalen Hurts and the O. Meanwhile, Josh Allen and the Bills look to get their 5th straight win and dust off struggles with their tight game that they played against the Browns last week. Allen has played in more playoff games in his career than Hurts, but has just 1 more win. Hurts also has a Super Bowl title and Super Bowl MVP on his playoff resume, while Allen is still trying to make it to the Super Bowl for the first time in his career. The aforementioned Mike Tannenbaum, RC, Kevin Clark back here for this one. Casey, which quarterback do you trust more in the playoffs? Is it Hurts or is it Allen?
It's Josh Allen. And if you had at the beginning of the playoffs a redraft, every playoff team said, hey, we're going to redraft quarterbacks. Josh Allen's going 1-1 in every single scenario to every single GM and coach. Okay, they're saying, I want Josh Allen. He has a better completion percentage, more yards and passer rating than he did last year when he won the MVP. This is with a diminished skill position group. Keon Coleman is a healthy scratch now. He can't play. We know the limitations. There's never been a playoff game where I've said Josh Allen should have done more, okay? The reasons he's failed in the playoffs is out of his control. I think we're going to see another great run from them this year. I'm picking Allen over Hurts if I had to redraft.
Yeah, I am too. And what's really cool, and we can say this about Jalen Hurts too, but when you're in the draft room, you talk a lot about the tape sets the floor and the character sets the ceiling. His rookie year, Josh Allen completed 52.8% of his passes. This year, it's 69%. You don't see that type of improvement. Ironically, Jalen Hurts has a similar one very often without being talented and an incredible work ethic. I think what's letting down the Bills right now is the skilled players on the perimeter. But if you're starting about quarterback right now, as much as I like Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl winner, I'm taking Josh Allen.
I'm taking Jalen Hurts, and here's why. Josh Allen ain't never be Patrick Mahomes. Now, if you're going to tell me that you're going to take Josh Allen because compared to the quarterbacks that are going to be in the AFC, there's no one that you trust more than Josh Allen, I absolutely agree with that. But what Jalen Hurts has shown us in the playoffs is if Saquon Barkley and the run game aren't working, I can go be the Super Bowl MVP. That with Patrick Mahomes standing on the other side of the field on 2 separate occasions, I can outplay him. And I get it when you watch Jalen Hurts this season and you look at the inability of this offense to produce in the pass game, sometimes you say to yourself, okay, I can't be confident in that. I can be confident in who Jalen Hurts has been in every opportunity that's presented him to win football games in the playoffs. And so from what I've seen from him, his ability to step up in the biggest moments, when the lights are the brightest, I love everything that Jalen Hurts has done for the Philadelphia Eagles in winning time. And I think that's the difference for me in taking Jalen Hurts.
For the two of you, how much of the reason you're picking Josh Allen is because of the path that he'll have to go through in the AFC, which is wide open as it's ever been? Is that factoring into your decision?
No, I'm just thinking about, again, the hypothetical of every GM gets to draft a quarterback for the playoffs. Josh Allen is going first. And I think if Howie Roseman was able to take Josh Allen and put him on the Eagles right now, he's doing it. I think that's the lever he's pulling in that scenario in this hypothetical. So that's why I'm going with Josh Allen. I think that you mentioned he hasn't beaten Patrick Mahomes. He's a Tyler Bass away, 13 seconds away. That was out of his control. Josh Allen has been unbelievable in some of these playoff games, and it's been out of control that he's lost.
And Courtney, for me, I think the way they've evolved, not only him, but this Buffalo offense, they're a rush-first team. And what I like about that is every defensive coordinator is going to be sitting there saying, hey, I'm going to take away your strength. If we lose, they're going to have to beat us left-handed. What Josh Allen's shown this year is they can win games being left-handed, and that's why I think they really have a puncher's chance this year.
Yeah, I think the question about Josh Allen and who takes Josh Allen or picks Josh Allen, I agree with you in many of those things. The difference between what Josh Allen has done and what Jalen Hurts has done is no one has come in to Philadelphia and said to themselves, okay, we can leave with the win. We've seen Joe Burrow do that. We've seen Patrick Mahomes do that. And I think in Jalen Hurts' case, especially with the Philadelphia Eagles, under Howie Roseman and the way that he's built teams around him, he's found ways that in the moments that he needed to step up and be even certain things he wasn't during the regular season, he's had the ability to do that. But if you ask me and you say, hey, Ryan, you got to take Josh Allen, I feel pretty damn good. I'm walking onto the football field with what he's been able to do and his evolution as a quarterback.
I mean, it's crazy about the offensive line injuries that team has overcome. I mean, you mentioned the run game, #1 rushing attack in the NFL this year with James Cook's season. And yet, we are still talking about them potentially winning the AFC East, which was long thought to be the Patriots until the Buffalo Bills went on this win streak. And now they're looking for 5 straight. So let's pick this game, Kevin. Who are you going with on Sunday?
I'm going with the Eagles, and it's pretty obvious why. It's not about the quarterbacks to me. It's about a Bills team that cannot stop the run. They'd be giving up 5 yards per carry if Mike T were playing against them. A running back, are you available? Should Mike Tannenbaum play this weekend? We're talking about that.
I'm going to be in Miami this
week. There you go. Okay.
I got Tampa Bay.
Otherwise, you can pick up 5 yards per carry against this Bills defense. Saquon Barkley is catching fire. He has season highs in yards after contact the last 3 weeks. He's going to have a special run the next couple of weeks. It starts here. The Bills lose because they can't stop the run.
RC, who you got?
Yeah, and that's the same thing for me. Saquon Barkley has really started to get going. When you watch this Bills defense play against the run, they struggle. And so what's going to be the answer to that? Are you going to try to add people to the box? Are you going to try to get some run blitzes, and now you leave your corners who some are inexperienced, like a Maxwell Harrison, some have underperformed in that secondary as well. You leave those guys one-on-one with the A.J. Browns and the Devontae Smiths. You're susceptible now to the play-action pass, which is more deadly because of the success that Saquon Barkley has been having.
Yeah, I like Buffalo, and I agree with everything.